Week 5, Remembering What He Has Done. Day 22, He Crushed the Enemy's Head, Issachar tribe. Do you know where his last stop was before he entered Jerusalem? He went to see his dear friends Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. Why did he want to spend his last days with them? Think about where you would want to go if you knew you were about to die. You would go where you knew you were loved. Jesus came to Bethany where Lazarus lived. Here a dinner was given in Jesus' honor. There, Mary took about a pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume which she poured on Jesus' feet and wiped his feet with her hair. But one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, who would later betray him, objected. Why wasn't this sold and the money given to the poor? Leave her alone, Jesus replied. It was intended that she should save this perfume for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me. Looking at the passage, we must ask ourselves what extravagant love looks like. Mary fell at Jesus' feet, a sign of respect and awe. And she ceremonially washed his feet, which was the job of a servant or slave, and wiped his feet with her hair. A woman's hair was her personal glory, so when Mary wiped his feet, she was communicating two things. She was saying, Lord, I give all my glory to you. And she was saying, I don't care what others think. That is extravagant love. Mary showed her love for Jesus by anointing his feet. It was customary to anoint the head. Typically, the head was anointed to signify a prophet or a king. But nothing could make Jesus more of a king. He was already King of Kings when he was lying in a manger. The shepherds worshipped him as a king. The wise men brought him king-worthy gifts. What needed anointing were his feet, for he had a long, painful journey ahead. He had to walk the hill of Calvary. He had to have those anointed feet nailed to a cross. But most importantly, his feet were anointed for burial because through death, his anointed feet would fulfill the very prophecy of the coming Messiah. You see, Jesus would use those anointed feet to spiritually stomp Satan's head, forever giving victory to all who believe. We will spend a lot of our time in eternity at those anointed feet, falling down at his feet, casting our crowns at his feet. Why don't we just go ahead and start loving him extravagantly like that now, worshiping him with all our hearts, our souls, our minds, our time, our resources, and our homes? On the seventh day, he entered Jerusalem. Everything was fulfilled that needed to take place before the ultimate sacrifice. And the last thing needed was the anointing which Mary fulfilled through her extravagant display of love. It was that extravagant love that would usher in the resurrection power of Christ. Once we come to the place of surrender and extravagant love, then we are prepared to see an extraordinary God work mightily in our ordinary lives.